Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, December 14, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus, if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. And make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. The Kings have been the second best against the spread team in the NBA, and I like their chances of getting an outright win against the Raptors. Sure, the Kings are at a rest disadvantage, but that has not been a recent issue for them, as they have covered the spread in 6 of their last 7 games when playing without a rest day. Sacramento has been one of the better offensive teams in the NBA, and Toronto will have a tough time keeping up without Anunoby. The Kings have lost 6 of their last 9 games, but none of those 6 of those losses came against teams that currently have a losing record. I don't trust the Raptors to win this game by more than 2 possessions and will back the road dog here. Take the Kings plus 5 points. The Kings are an offensive powerhouse that has found itself in a rut. The Raptors are a tenacious team that has lacked scoring oomph this year. Sacramento likes to play fast with a pace of 103.9 in Hollinger's team statistics. The Raptors are in the bottom third, though, at 100.4, and they're playing on their home court. It's also going to be tough for the Kings to get their legs under them after playing 3 games in 4 days. Shooters without legs don't tend to hit a ton of shots. I like the value of the under in this match. Take the under 227.5 points. Chicago Bulls vs New York Knicks. The New York Knicks have now pushed past the .500 mark at 14-13 on the season with 4 straight wins. On Sunday night, the Knicks got their streak to a season-high 4 games after taking down the Sacramento Kings 112-99. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett each scored 27 points in the win, and Jalen Brunson added 18 points for the streaking Knicks. Randle's point total was made more impressive by the fact that he was ejected in the 3rd quarter for arguing a non-call and earning 2 technicals. All of his points came in the first half. The Chicago Bulls have lost 4 out of their last 6 games and have dipped a season-high 4 games under .500 this season. On Sunday night, the Bulls dropped a heartbreaker to the Hawks, 123-122 in Atlanta in an overtime thriller. The Hawks scored on an overtime alley-oop pass and score as the buzzer sounded. The Bulls appeared to have had the game sewed up when DeMar DeRozan sank 3 free throws with just 0.5 seconds left after being fouled on a 3-point attempt. DeRozan finished with 34 points to lead the Bulls' attack. The Bulls shot 48% from the floor overall and 26% from 3-PT range. The Knicks come into this matchup playing their best basketball of the season. The Bulls have had trouble at 2 spots this season, the power forward and point guard. Those happen to be the Knicks' 2 strongest spots with Randle and Brunson the team's 2 top scorers. The Knicks should dominate the glass in this matchup, with the 3rd-ranked rebounding team matched up against the Bulls' 24th-ranked rebounding unit. The Knicks are also 7-6 on the road and 8-5 Austrian shillings away from Madison Square Garden. The Knicks are also 6-3-1 at TS in their last 10 games. Look for New York to make it 5 straight wins in this matchup. Take the Knicks. The over is the best way to attack this game, as even though both teams are known to hit the under, this matchup is a good over spot as the number is too low. Chicago plays at a pace of 103, which ranks 10th, while the Knicks play at a pace of 102.4, while the Bulls have an offensive efficiency of 109.4, which ranks 16th, while New York's offensive efficiency is 109.8, which ranks 14th. However, in Chicago's last 10 games, the games are averaging 234.4 ppg, while New York's last 10 games are averaging 225.1 ppg. Even though the Knicks have had some low-scoring games and their defense can limit Chicago, they play at a quick pace, and I expect these offensives to shine here and hit the over. Take the over. Oklahoma City Thunder vs Miami Heat. The Miami Heat are currently in 10th place in the Eastern Conference standings as they trail the Boston Celtics by 8 games. They are also 6-4 in their last 10 as they will be looking to heat up in this one. On offense, they are scoring 107.9 points per game and they are shooting 45% from the field. This is the least amount of points scored per contest and the 26th highest shooting percentage in the league. According to dunksandthrees.com, Miami has an adjusted offensive rating of 109.2, which is the 27th highest rating in the NBA. Bam Adebayo has continued to lead the way on the offensive end of the court as he is scoring 20.8 points per game on 52.9% shooting from the field. The Heat have also struggled to step behind the arc and knock down deep threes. They are only shooting 33.7% from behind the arc, which is the 24th highest three-point shooting percentage in the league. Luckily, they have been lights out at the charity stripe as they haven't allowed these free looks at the basket to go to waste. They have 83.2% of their shots at the line, which is the second highest percentage in the league. The Oklahoma City Thunder have had an up and down start to this season as they are currently in 13th place in the Western Conference standings. The Thunder are also 7.5 games back from the first place Pelicans as they will have to get hot if they want to inch their way up the standings. On offense, OKC is scoring 115.8 points per game and they have shot 46.1% from the field. This is the 7th most points scored per game, but only the 22nd highest shooting percentage. According to dunksandthrees.com, the Thunder have an adjusted offensive rating of 111.8, which is the 16th highest rating in the NBA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to lead the way as he is scoring 31.2 points per game on 50.6% shooting from the floor. Oklahoma City has struggled to knock down shots from behind the arc, though. They are only shooting 34% from deep, which is the 21st highest team three-point shooting percentage in the league. Luckily, they have also taken care of business at the charity stripe as they have knocked down 80.1% of their shots at the line. This is the 10th highest free throw shooting percentage in the NBA as they can't allow these free looks to go to waste. I am going to pick the Miami Heat and I am going to lay the points, -3. They are the better defensive team as I see them getting enough stops to cover the spread in this game. According to dunksandthrees.com, the Heat have the 7th lowest adjusted defensive rating in the league and they are holding their opponents to the 5th least amount of points scored per contest. They will continue to contest shots on the perimeter and by the rim as they will make it difficult for the Thunder to consistently score. The Thunder only have the 22nd highest team shooting percentage as they will struggle with pressure in their face. OKC has also been bad on the defensive end as the Heat will continue to find open shots throughout this game. The Thunder are allowing the 2nd most points per game as they will have a hard time keeping up with the Heat in this game. Miami will control the tempo and slow the game down, which will limit the number of shots that the Thunder take from the floor. The Heat are the better defensive team in this game and I don't see them overlooking the Thunder on the road. Pick the Heat and lay the points, -3. Butler has stepped up offensively with Lowry out, but the Heat are still struggling defensively. Miami has been playing faster over the last 2 weeks and the Heat have given up 115 points or more in 4 of their last 6 games. Miami ranks 26th in pace for the season, while OKC ranks 5th, but the Heat have been playing faster recently and the home team usually dictates tempo. This should be a faster paced game. Take the over here.